Navy Vet 76 out at the range with my Kropatcheck rifle again. I thought I'd update you on my 348 case conversion to 8x56 Kropatcheck. Here's one. This is an original 8x56 that I converted to boxer primers. This is the 348 Winchester that I was telling you about. And you can see I've turned the neck. I've added the chamfer on the back. And I have fired a few of these. I was down at 100 yards. Right now I'm at 50. And some of these didn't fire. You can see there's a strike there, but it didn't fire. So far I have two that didn't fire. My guess is the shoulder is bumped too far back and it's not head spacing right. But you can see a slight difference in the shoulders on this fired one and this unfired one. So that's what I'm at right now. I'm trying out a new microphone too to see if it improves. Got a guy next to me doing some load testing, and he's got a ladder test set up down there. And we'll see how things go with the new microphone, and maybe we can get some better sound quality. So I'm going to move the camera back, and you'll see I'm going to get more misfires. I didn't have any issues with my original cases that I've converted to boxer. All of those have fired so far today. And I've got 20 of those that I've shot today. So you're going to see some hang-ups. I'm shooting this in single shot. If you'll know, on the Kropatcheck, you can go from magazine fed to single shot. And if I can get this to move. Right now, that's magazine fed, and this is single shot. So I'm going to put it in single shot because some of these won't fire, and I don't want to feed another one up on top of it. I'm going to move the camera and get started. All right, this is Starline Brass 348 Winchester. And if any of you shoot the 348 Winchester, you'll know this brass is not cheap. There's another one. I don't know if I've got a firing pin issue or my suspicions are that the shoulder is bumped back too far, because that's a good and tight. I have noticed with the 4198 powder I'm using, I'm using IMR 4198 powder, and I put a cotton ball over the top of it to hold it over the primer. I think that works a lot better. I'm using a 338 cast bullet that I've resized to 331 thousandths. And also, it's 220 grain bullet. It's the same load I use in in the original cartridges. And today what I'm trying to do is just fire form this case to the chamber, and I shouldn't have any issues next time I take this out with these new cases. The only reason I went to the 348 cases is because, well, these cases are over 100 years old. They're dated 1904, and a lot of them failed on the first reload, and also I have to make a bushing in there to fix the boxer primer, and the bushings will press out occasionally when you go to reload, and they're just really a pain in the butt to reload. So we're going to wait till after the break, and then I'll shoot some more. So I'm going to put the camera on pause. Well, break is over, and I hope the microphone is still working. I can't really tell. It's my first time out with this mic. Yeah, it's still working. I got a green light. That's an interesting mic. I got it on eBay. They were dirt cheap. Some people have said the sound quality is not good at the gun range, and that is true. And I thought I'd try this. Hopefully we get a better video. Well, for the most part, these new cases are working. I've had one I'm pretty sure was a bad primer, because that's got a really good dent in it, and it didn't fire. I was at the break. I took a look in the scope. I was shooting to the left a tad. So I tried tapping the front sight a little bit, see if I can bring it to the right. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but every time I shoot, you see puffs of cotton flying everywhere. And believe it or not, the cases I got, the original cases that I got, actually had cotton wad over the top of the powder, and it was they were 1904 dated, so I'm guessing they were smokeless load. And it was over. I was shooting a wood bullet. They were training rounds. I still have several hundred of those training rounds. And this is working pretty good. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of all those training rounds. I don't know, maybe I'll take them to a gun show or trade them or something. And I am not selling them on YouTube. So don't get the idea that I'm trying to sell ammunition on YouTube. I would never do that. I don't want to take a hit on my channel, so nothing in my videos is for sale. They're working pretty good, and that is fire forming really well, the ones that went. Like I said, so far I've got two that didn't. I'm sure we'll get some more. Hopefully not. I want to shoot one more and see where my group is. But 25 grains of IMR 4198. It's a really mild load. And the last time I chronographed it, it was shooting around 1800 feet per second, and I'm using liquid Alox as my lube. And I've not really had a problem with leading. I have cast or powder coated them too. That works just as well. Okay, there is quite a few down there now. I'm going to look and see where we're at. Oh yeah, yeah, that brought it over. That's for the first time with these bullets. It's shooting pretty good. You're not. I mean, this isn't a target rifle, so you know I'm shooting at 50 yards. It did okay at 100 as well. I mean, you're looking at a gun that has a stamp on it of 1886, and it seems to be so far. Knock on wood. I've only had 2 failures. So let's switch it to magazine fed. And go to town. You pull it back too far, it'll throw both of them out. And there we go. Okay, so that makes 3. I'll let it set for a minute. I could try to refire it. I don't think it'll go. But that's try it again, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to go. Beat a liar out of me. My firing pin is out as far as it'll go. There's an adjustment on the back of the bolt for your firing pin, and I've got it extended as far as it'll go. I'm starting to see heat mirage on the barrel, so I know it's hot. That's pretty cool the way that ejects out of there. Take another look. We are shooting high. That's not going to change. I have my front sight built with some JB weld to bring the elevation down, or I'd be shooting so high there's no way I'd hit anything even at 100 yards. And that's with the battle sight. So we're shooting with the sight at its lowest setting. Now, here we are at the break again. So unload the mag and wait until after the break. I'll take you down range and show you what's going on as soon as I call the break. Well, this is where I was shooting. and I adjusted the windage a little bit and it moved it over. My aim point's actually down here, and you can see we're getting groups of holes now. That's not bad for brass. It's not quite fire formed yet. So I'm going to shoot some more. Well, we're ready to shoot some more. Well, I was able to get 9 rounds in the magazine. There's another misfire. That was a really light strike. So I put it back in single shot because I want to try and shoot that one again. See if we can coax it to fire. There we go. Well, that hurt. That wasn't a good idea. Well, next time I shoot these, I shouldn't have any issues after they've been fire formed. The cases are so close to the original 8x56 Kropatcheck cartridge that this gun is more fun than a fellow should have, actually. And okay. I can't put it back in single shot. It's already loaded the next round. Guess it works on the second try, huh? That's all of them except for the one that flew out. I tried using the lead bullet for the M95 Mannlicher in this, and it wasn't dropping big enough for me. So I went with the Lapua 338 bullet. I was able to size it to what I felt was good in this rifle. And if you get on my channel and look at the progression of loading for this, that's one of the things was evidently the size of the bullet. And these are the last ones out of my box. That's frustrating. And that case is not quite fire formed, so there's already one down there. So I'll dump that one out and we'll hit this one again. This one may not go. Yeah, it's not going to go. And there's a problem with this load, I'm thinking, because that's a good strike on that primer. All right. Most of them went. This isn't the first time when I'm fire forming brass that things don't go as planned. I think that's the last one. Yep. Now, pretty sure these aren't going to go. I got 3 that didn't fall. And that's not going to go. And I dropped it on the ground. Have to pull these and find out what's going on, because those dimples are good. I'm gonna say those are bad primers. But that was all of my 348 Winchester cases. And as you heard, we got a minute to cease fire. So I think we will go down range and take a look and switch up the target for something else. And that's all of them, but the few that I shot at 100 yards. Kropatcheck shoots really good.